Here tonight is a special man, beloved by millions of Americans, that he is the greatest fighter and winner that you will ever meet. Rush Limbaugh, thank you for your decades of tireless devotion to our country.
He's one of the kindest, respectful, generous, big-hearted, intelligent, and profound human beings I've ever met.
And Rush, in recognition of all that you have done for our nation, the millions of people a day that you speak to and that you inspire, and all of the incredible work that you have done for charity, I am proud to announce tonight that you will be receiving our country's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I will now ask the First Lady of the United States to present you with the honor, please.
Rush Limbaugh Show podcast.
Hey, welcome everybody as we get ready for yet another 3 hours of broadcast excellence hosted by me, America's real anchorman and truth detector and doctor of democracy. As we just blow past everybody here, meeting and surpassing all audience expectations every day. Just great to have you here. Look at this. Particularly breathtaking is the creme de la creme because he's smart and has a good memory. It's just astounding. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. Well, it'll be what it'll be, and it just drives them crazy. For all intents and purposes, there is no magic. This is who we are as Americans. We don't cower in the corner in fear. We don't run away from these challenges. We face them head on and try to solve them, but we adapt. That's what we do better than most because we have freedom and liberty to adapt, more than most in the world have. You have to go through a process. You've got to prove who you are. He gazes out at America and he says there's way too much entitlement among our young people. Way too much entitlement, meaning people just expect things. They expect success, and they expect it to be bestowed upon them. I don't mean given, although some might have that edge, but they expect it to be bestowed. Whatever they want, they expect to have. That's what, I guess, America means to certain people who have sadly not been taught the truth about this country in practically any way. People expect things. They expect to have them bestowed. They see, you're 30 years old, you're 35, you're running around, and you see 55, 60-year-old people, and you see them with the trappings of success. And you think, okay, that's what America is. Where's mine? I mean, I don't have it yet, but how is that going to be arranged for me? And you know that that's the case. Have you encountered people who now want to make fun of the old adage that hard work pays off? Do you realize that's become almost, as far as a lot of young people, not all, as far as a lot of young people are concerned, this the old adage about working hard and not quitting and remaining committed. That's just old-fashioned stuff that's not relevant anymore. And it's a lot of times, a lot of people making fun of the idea of work hard. No, that's what our grandparents thought. That's what some of our parents thought. It actually is being besmirched. The whole idea of hard work, working hard, it pays off. There are people looking at other successful people, and they say, well, how's that going to happen for me? I mean, they expect somebody to provide it or make it happen. Some may think that it's going to be given to them, but I mean, I'm talking about an attitude here. When I was young, I've told you this. When I was young and not making any money at all, and I was not in any way living what I thought was a success track life. I wanted to be, but I wasn't at the time. And I would actually drive around neighborhoods that I couldn't afford to live in, and I didn't have 1 ounce of resentment. How do I get here? Or how did these people get here? What did they do? What did the people living in that house do for a living? I wanted to know. So I started asking people who I thought might know. And look, I didn't have to learn the old adage about hard work. My first job was when I was 13. I wanted to work. I knew it was the key. I knew it was the ticket. I knew it was the path. The key was to find something you love doing that somebody would pay you for. That's always the challenge. Love something besides your hobby. People don't pay you for your hobby unless your hobby ends up being a grand service or invention that millions of people want. But he expects a dramatic conclusion, but it's beyond what anybody ever thought even possible. Breathtaking. It is what it is. Folks, it was just amazing. It was, you talk about somebody that is on top of his game. Mission accomplished. Right, here it is.
We got to stand up for our flag. We have to stand up for our country. We have to stand up for our anthem. And a lot of people agree with me. But I will always stand for our country and for our flag. That's what we're all about.
Ditto.